Welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. On the left-hand side, we have ICC Unity. We've got Hokwai on the Muradin, Ice Queen on the Li Ming, Noli on the Leoric, Mango on the Tracer, and Drunk Unicorn on the Stukov. To the right-hand side, we got Zul'jin Distillery. We got Dwit on the Joanna, Ankleshot on the Hanzo, Led on the Brightwing, Nutcracker on the Hogger, and Befreesh on the Sylvanas.
10 seconds.
You never know you never know when you go to art school in San Francisco. I mean, art school in Detroit's a pretty wild time. CCS is some crazy kids. Selexia, thank you for the tier 1 for 41 months. Thank you very much, Selexia, for your continued support. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. And thanks for swinging by the stream. Little bit of poke damage right now from the Sylvanas, so seem to be returned into her. Over in the top lane, whoopsies, clicking a little high right there. Leoric is going to be uncontested for the time being. We do have that Hogger rotating on up to the top lane. You're hanging in there? I'm glad to hear. I feel like a lot of us are just kind of hanging in there. Hopefully we all get a big break and we all win the lotto. Yeah, that. Just that's all we can really hope for. What is this deep flank? No, they're gonna steal away the camp. No deep flank into... I thought like there was like a deep flank into Leoric or something crazy like that, but no, it's gonna be just an invade into the camp from the side of Zul'jin Distillery. Aggressive steal early on. They have to know something's up. Rockwell, thank you for the raid. Holy crap. Thank you all for the generosity. We will send your alert when we get out of game. We are just starting out the day with some casting. Welcome in from Rockwell stream. If we could get a shout out, that'd be very much appreciated. As this camp was to be attempted in the invade, we will see the Muradin on point. Staggering blow, pushes Muradin away for a second. Befreesh has to get the Haunting Wave out. The Pulse Bomb almost getting the kill, and First Blood will be onto Tracer. The camp stolen away. Thank you, Hostile, for the shout-out. Rockwell, I hope you had a fantastic stream. Thank you again for the raid. If you got raided over and you're hanging out, we're going to be doing casting all day today. We're going to be checking out a bunch of Nexus Gaming Series matches. We'll also be doing some Nitro Racing, so if you want to do some sort of... it's basically like Mario Kart, but marbles, or marbles like Mario Kart. Either way, be sure to stick around for that later on today. We have our own custom flag and everything. We have our own little bandit flag that people can spend money and get. Granted that money does, support the stream, so thank you. Anyways, 4 apiece. Thank you again for the raid, Rockwell. I appreciate it, bud. 4 apiece in our levels. We've got camps on the top and bottom to be grabbed. First objective phase will be announced here. 30 seconds to go on that one. Will Sylvanas break off to go ahead and grab their own Fallen Shaman? She will be hearthing back, and we'll see where her rotation takes her on the minimap, as this is Joanna doing their best to anchor in this fort front gate, as the lurking arm from Stukov does zone back the enemy. Hanzo poking at Ice Queen. Frozen Yak, welcome. Oh my god, wait, double raid. Holy crap, sorry, I just realized. Plasty, thank you for the raid as well. Holy crap, that's like back-to-back raids. I very much appreciate that support and generosity, you all. And as I said, when Rockwell raided over, thank you, Plasty, as well. We are doing NGS casting for most of the day today. We will be checking out some more Nitro Racing, so it's a fun little time. It's something you all can kind of participate in as well. It's like Marbles, but Mario Kart. Or Mario Kart, but Marbles. Either way, thank you again for the double raids. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. You are in time for the first best of 3 of the day, as the Soothing Mist will come through. Nutcracker. Not cracked? Uncracked Nutcracker will be able to back away. Hogger not going to be going down, as the first objective phase is going to be controlled mostly by the side of, Zul'jin Distillery. Zoning potential in the halfway point, I mean. When it comes to damage on the actual Immortals, it is going to be ICC Unity with the advantage here. Muradin stepping up, Tracer and Li Ming looking to get that last little bit of damage onto the Immortal. Hanzo on the right-hand side trying to race down as best as he can, but this is still a long way to go. 8,000 HP versus the just about 3K. And so far, the zoning from Zul'jin Distillery is going great right now. Hanzo, he's nearing that completion mark as Sylvanas will go down trying to defend. Led with not a whole lot of mana, will be trying to float away here, keeping some of that health up. But with barely, with 3,639 left, Hanzo's not able to finish that out. And this will be first immortal to the side of ICC Unity. Marblio cart? Yes, exactly, Tacitus, exactly. You nailed it. You all nailed it. Frozen Yak as well, yes. Marblio. Raids on raids on raids. Seriously, I appreciate it so very much. Thank you for the double raid. We will resend the alerts when we get out of the game as the 7 Talontiers are here for both sides. The Immortal into top lane pushing in. We've got Alarian dealing 546 standard damage into structures, just over 1,000, as you can see in the left-hand side. Hogger will go down to the Leoric in the bottom lane. The 1v1 going over to our Skeleton King. Bfreesh taking quite a bit of damage. The Pulse Bomb is going to get tons of value right there, as well as the follow-up from Tracer. Sylvanas will go down. A double kill overall to the side of ICC Unity, who will take down nearly all of this top lane fort. Okay. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Why is this happening? Stickers. Of course, people in a ski chat get excited about stickers. Typically because people call or message you in some fashion. Wait, what? No one wants to talk to me. No, usually my phone doesn't go off that repeatedly. That's why I was confused for a second. I mean, stickers are great. Yeah, I mean, we have a ski chat for a bunch of people in our town, or a bunch of friends. There's like 10, 12 of us in there. So one of our friends, another artist, he printed a bunch of stickers, and his art is a little on the grotesque side. That, you know, that sort of edgy sort of, ooh, it's gonna maybe upset someone. So now, of course, everyone wants a sticker because they're like, it could upset people. You know, edgy 30-year-olds. Objective phase number 2 will be up and available here in just a moment. 10 talent tier coming through for both sides, as we are going to be seeing Arcane Orb at level 7 for the Li Ming. Just got to make sure that we all know that Li Ming is taking Orb talents, and no one ever disagrees or argues over Li Ming talents ever. We all agree on the talent builds for Li Ming, and there's never a dispute whatsoever. DeWitt will be able to get a shield glare over the far side of the wall. No available steal onto the camp. The Orc in bottom lane is going to be able to Wraith walk out. Does take quite a bit of damage. Ankle shot will go down. It's a reset for Li Ming. Gonna start dumping in more damage with a secondary disintegrate. Haunting wave out from the Sylvanas. Kwai lands a Stormbolt here. That's a great entomb from Noli. But can they find a kill? Absolutely. That is Sylvanas going down. Big burst value set up by the Leoric and the Muradin. What's up, Quid? How you doing today, bud? Never, as long as Li Ming goes Q build. We don't disagree unless she doesn't go my build. You're doing pretty well. Ooh, you ordered the tacos. Flesh Shield, Dragon's Arrow, Blink Heal. We'll have the Shockwave and Wailing Arrow from the side of Zul'jin Distillery on the opposing side. Gonna be those Flailing Swipes, Disintegrate, and Tomb. We've got the Avatar, and for Tracer, she will be going into Pulse Rounds. Increase Pulse Bomb range and charge rate from basic attacks against heroes by 100%. Second Immortal of the game over the side of ICC Unity will be pushing into the bottom lane. Let's check once again on the stats for Alarian. 1,284 into structures with a fairly decent shield right now. ICC Unity with some fantastic early game play. 5-1 kills and continued, sustained siege through these lanes. As Alarian should be able to confirm the bottom lane fort. That is Muradin missing the Stormbolt just shy of Bfreesh on the Sylvanas right there. A little scatter out from Hanzo. 17 out of the 20 stacks of the Hanzo right now as the Immortal continues to smack its way through the bottom lane fort. Li Ming gonna drop a Disintegrate, Lurking Arm from Stukov as well. And there will be the top lane fort going down. Nullpack, excuse me, not Nullpack. Nutcracker and the Fallen Shaman in the top lane will be pushing in. I do think there's a Blessed Shield from Johanna ripped right there, slowing things down. Lurking Arm from Stukov just as the Immortal will expire, and that's the end of the siege through the bottom lane. Meanwhile, on top, Leoric tries to entomb Nutcracker, but of course we all know that Hogger is a well-balanced hero and can spin out. Yes, you can spin out of an entomb. Makes a lot of sense to me. You have to go to work tomorrow. Don't. Tomorrow's Dark Souls 1. Tomorrow we're doing Dark Souls 1 randomizer. Don't go to work. Right wing will be shut down right there as the Sylvanas might be, yeah, I was going to say Sylvanas might be another pickoff, and absolutely the case. Another couple kills to the side of ICC Unity, 7-1 in said kills as the 13 talent tier advantage will be over to the side of ICC Unity. Zul'jin Distillery, they got to figure out a way to get their way back into this map number 1 in this best of 3 series. Let's see, Burning Rage. Nothing really crazy. You got auto attack for Leoric, the Spectral Leech. Work from home is so much more chill. I have all my cool things here. Yeah. Like the stream. Like your favorite stream, Bandit Gaming. And his co-host, Bahamut Gaming. Consolation prize through the bottom lane, trying to find some sort of value on the map. And Sylvanas will use those black arrows, trying to push up as much as possible here, get that 13 talent here. But was this overextended? Leoric will sniff out the Sylvanas. No 13 talent still. She hasn't used the Haunting Wave just yet. There's the Haunting Wave. Not gonna... Oh, she does activate it. Yeah, I don't think you wiggle your way out of this one. A little too overextended for that bottom lane fort front gate, unfortunately, and that will be a kill over to the side of ICC Unity. A local news personality whose name is Dick Palm. I don't believe you. God, that's gotta be a horrible name to grow up with. It's gotta be. Anyways, Li Ming will disintegrate into the Immortal. They're trying to burn this down on the side of ICC Unity, and they're gonna do a fantastic job of doing exactly that. Immortal will be burned. Oh, Blessed Shield from the Johanna. Maybe a turn of tables here. That's a Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. Shockwave from the Hogger as well. A lot of good damage into Ice Queen, and she will be falling. Oh, good Lurking Arm from Stukov. Does he have low blow level 1? Of course he does, and that's going to be some fantastic follow-up damage from the Stukov. Tracer gets a kill as well. Immortal moves into top lane. Who doesn't? I don't know. I feel like that's a very personal question to be just asking generally to Twitch chat. Hope you're all doing well today. Thanks for swinging by the stream. Bop it, twist it, slap it, palm it. It's a new one from Hasbro. Johanna does fall here. It's a 16 to 14 talent tier difference, or excuse me, a 2 level difference, a talent tier deficit. There we go. Words are heard early this morning. As the bottom lane keep will fall, the Immortal still getting great siege in through the top lane. Is this enough to end the game right here, right now? Sylvanas taking a ton of damage. We'll be able to get the Haunting Wave out. We've got the wave pushed in through the bottom here as Li Ming starts throwing in some Arcane Orbs and some Magic Missiles, but the Immortal will expire, not taking down the top lane keep. Catapult does... Actually, it doesn't have any lock onto the structure there. And it looks like this will not be the end of the map. 12 to 2 in kills, as the camp in the bottom lane will be grabbed by the side of ICC Unity. You're concerned, for Bahamut. Why are you concerned for me? Because the U.S. tax system is bullshit? Yeah, I agree. Streamers shouldn't have to pay that much. Jeff Bezos should cover it all. That's what I think. Oh, an invade onto the camp will be a kill onto Leoric. The camp will be stolen away by the members of ICC Unity, though New York does fall. It's a kill over to the members of Zul'jin Distillery and maybe just a little experience to push them up closer to that 16 talent tier to find a fight here in the top lane as well. What's up, Cav? How you doing today, bud? Sorry, my still have to blow my nose constantly. This goddamn COVID. How you doing today, Bob? There's a lot of friends in chat today. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for sticking around after the raids. I do appreciate it. Dwarf toss in. Ironskin eats the Stormbolt from Dwit. Led takes a whole Arcane Orb to the butt as the phase shift from Brightwing does come through. Leoric looking to Wraith Walk in. That's a good entomb onto a couple. Tracer's the first one to fall. Hogger bounces out. Or will spin out with the Hog Wild. Huge Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo. Any follow-up damage? Hogger gets a staggering blow into the wall. Shockwave onto 2. The chain CC is good, but where is the damage? There it is. Augur finds the kill into Leoric. Ankle shot getting quite a bit of value right there for the team as well. Little shield glare from Dwit as the Immortal will be worked on by the side of Zul'jin Distillery. They do have a camp in the top lane to worry about and a camp in bottom lane pushing things up. Seems like, though, the priority is just pushing onto the Immortal phase. Nutcracker low, has to Hog Wild out, gets the bounce they need. The top lane keep will go down as the 50% mark is here. Be Free will try and Hearth, but cannot do so in their current positioning. As the bottom lane camp actually is cleared up by the core, we will see the tower getting barraged by one catapult. Hogger will be able to Hearth out and clear things at the core as the defensive posturing is here for the side of ICC Unity. Quick clear into the top lane. Same for the bottom from Hogger. Alright, it's not over just yet, though the Immortal race is quickly going over to the side of ICC Unity. Archon, no, I thought I saw Archon Pure Power.
Now this is pod racing.
Okay. 953 HP left on the Immortal. 953 HP was the difference between these two Immortals in the race. But it will go over to the side of ICC Unity into the bottom lane. Can they end with this? Can map number 1 be achieved by the side of our blue team? Let's go ahead and pull away the talents and see if that is the case. All right. Oh, they still have the mid lane tower to take down. Why not fight the mid lane tower? Is this live? Yeah, I'm live. What's up? How you doing today, Gul'dan-san? Gul'dan-san? Muradin Dwarf tossing in, does land, and Leoric gets the kill right there as the core shielding has fallen. This is going to be our first map in this first best of 3 of the day, going over to the side of ICC Unity. A fairly dominant map number 1 up against Zul'jin Distillery. GG, well played.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribed. Welcome! Welcome!
God, I love that raid alert so much. Thank you again, Selexia, for the tier 1 for 41. Rockwell and Plasticine, thank you so much for your raids, and welcome in raiders, of course. Welcome! God, the original Mortal Kombat movie is so good. It's so freaking good. Oh man, I want to rewatch it again. Maybe I do that soon. You know, I was just thinking about the new Matrix movie this morning, actually. Because last night I watched John Wick 3, and I was like, oh man, like I randomly started thinking about the Matrix. I really didn't like, I don't remember anything of, like, major note from Matrix, like, 4. I really don't. Like, there's some scenes that are in my head that I can picture, but, like, the overall plot and what happens, like, I don't really care now that I think about it. Like, Matrix 1 and 2, beautiful movies. Matrix 3, eh. Apparently, if you didn't know this, in Matrix 2, the whole highway scene where they fight on top of a semi-truck, apparently, like, that was all built for the movie. And it was all built for the movie, which is crazy. I don't know. It was, like, it wasn't, like, crazy amazing, but yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I am watching my neighbor's dog for the upcoming week, so they are asking when they can drop off their dog tonight. And yeah, anyways, let's get rid of some ads and then we'll get into the next game. How about that? Alrighty. I'm waiting to see, so this morning I was looking at a Corsair tweet and all I could think about, I wasn't even like listening to it. I didn't care. All I could see was this one dude right here and I was like, that guy's wearing an HGC sweater. That is 100% the HGC sweater. I was wearing mine looking at this tweet like, that's the old HGC sweater. There's someone at Corsair wearing that. So I'm waiting. I am waiting patiently to find out. I have a cat for you named Pickles. No. Did I snowboard this week? Yeah, I went Monday. That's Alan. You can ask Alan. Hey, Stark. Good morning, bud. I'm casting your game next. I'm casting your best of 5 next. Dick is a county boy, born and raised in Holton. He came to WAGM in 2004, where he started his tenure working in operations. He quickly brought his iconic voice to the newsroom, where he began to report as an anchor. Dick Palm. I feel for this man. What if a pickled named cat? Wait, what if a pickle named... What? No, I don't want a pickle. It's 10:41 in the morning. I don't want a pickle. Ew. Welcome back in the Nexus Gaming Series. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have got the members of ICC Unity, and on the right is going to be Zul'jin Distillery. For ICC Unity, they're going to be having the ETC played by Hakwai, Ice Queen on the Chromie, Noel on the Leoric, Mango on the Tracer, and Drunk Unicorn on the Rhaegar. To the right-hand side, we have Zul'jin Distillery, trying to take us to a map number 3. In this best of 3, we've got Ankle Shot on the Vala, Dwit on the Joanna, B. Freesia on the Tychus, Nutcracker on the Blazin, Led to play the Anduin.
4, 3.
Baja Pickle Hater confirmed. Hostile, how many times have I told you live on this stream that I do not have room in my house for a cat? How many times have I told you? How many times have I said that sentence? Went to middle school with a guy named Harold Butts the Third. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. They did not. There's not 3 Harold Butts. You're kidding me. Oh my God, Pellegrisa, that's kind of amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of love it. You need a box. No, Hostile, there's more than just that. You need a space for the box. Where in my house will I put a litter box where my house doesn't smell like litter box, nor do I get litter everywhere? Please, riddle me that one, Batman, because there's no space in my house for that. I've shaken hands with a corny dick. Have you now? Garage with kitty door. Hostile, you cannot get to my garage through my house. So once again, does not work. Nor am I going to build something for a cat. I am a Twitch streamer. I make no money. Litter boxes are the worst logistical challenges. I mean, that's the reason why I don't have a cat, is I just don't have a good spot for it. And I don't have the mental capacity to have an outdoor cat in Tahoe. I'd be so worried. I'd be so worried constantly that something ate or killed the cat. Between coyotes, bobcats, bears, large birds of prey, and other random cryptids, I'm good. Cats can be trained to poop in the toilet, but that requires me to then train a cat to poop in a toilet. See, you're all missing the fact that I have to do more things that I don't have time for. Come on. We used to have, back in Detroit, the house that I lived at before I moved out here, one of my neighbors had a cat named Snooky. And that cat was not as dead as Tychus. No, it was very much alive. That cat was a runt, but that cat would kill many, many things in the neighborhood. And I'll never forget, there was one morning I was showering and I could see out the window because the bottom half was frosted up, upper half wasn't. So I could see out the upper half of the window, and I saw that cat climb halfway up a tree and then jump and kill a bird. And I told this story to my neighbor when I was having a beer that night, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I just found like some random animal innards like outside the door. It must have been from the bird that Snooky killed this morning." That cat was great. I didn't have to deal with squirrels or rabbits in my yard. All right, anyways. Bottom lane will be our first objective here. Oh, as if me getting distracted isn't just the norm on this stream for casting. But either way, we do have a collection for our first tribute in the bottom area of Cursed Hollow here. Map number 2 in this best of 3 series. We'll see if anyone's able to step in. Chromie does have a Horror Anomaly, so she does have vision in this bush over here for the like every single time the enemy's entering in and out of this bush. Like, Joanna's anchoring is sort of moot in a sense because what is seen from that time trap. Sorry, I was gonna say at Horrible Anomaly. Beefreesh will be the target once again and will be going down. That's another kill into Tychus. A lot of damage into Hukwai, and that ETC will get shredded. Get it? Because he's got the guitar skin and shredded like a guitar. It's just comedy here. Ice Queen looking for the channel. Nutcracker should have a delay. Actually, it's going to be Joanna going down on the right. Led's not able to get in there. Oh, Led gets in there in time, but was this a mistake? Yes, it was. You're building a cat. Yeah, see, all of that requires lumber. Lumber and money. Mostly money. My buddies did that too. They built a, I have a couple other friends who have built stuff like that where it's a little area where their, like, patio area, they, like, sealed inside with, like, chicken wire and stuff like that and built a frame. So their cats can mostly be outside with them. That's pretty cool. Just, once again, lot of lumber, lot of materials, lot of time. All right. Well, we continue into Cursed Hollow with the first tribute point over to the side of ICC Unity. Holding fine for this map so far. The next time I go over to their house, I have to take a picture. I usually hang out with them in the spring and summer, so I'll probably be able to go over to their house fairly soon. And then we usually just sit in their backyard and have beers and just hang out, so. It's a really nice enclosure. Like, it's really spacious for them. Alright, well, 10 talent here will be achieved by the side of ICCUD. Pulse rounds again for the Tracer, everything else you can see at the top of your screen. I guess pulse rounds you can see there as well, but Boss will be granted in the top lane over to the side of Zul'jin Distillery, as they don't have the 10 talent here, so they're going to give the objective phase, get themselves a boss. And as that boss is going to be grabbed, what is the rotation from this team? Will they rotate down? No, it looks like this is going to be a push through the top lane. I don't think they could go for the invade in time. That's the one thing I was thinking, but even then, it's still down the talent tier of, you're still down 10 talent tier, so the invade, a little risky right there. Joanna does get the vision in the rotation down to bottom, but I feel like this is not, they're not looking for a boss invade. No way, DeWitt, you're going to go in for this. Well, 10's here. Yeah, it's just a touch too late. Mosh pit from ETC will be denied by the Iron Skin. Holy Word Salvation from the Anduin as ETC comes in for a bop after the Holy Word Salvation's over. But it's not level 20, so it doesn't really matter for the Anduin, as that will be his death. Top lane fort will fall to the Tychus and the Blaze and all of that. Bottom lane fort should be traded. Cats are like Brightwing. They love murder. When I had Odin, my orange, I had an orange cat many years ago back in Detroit. And that cat was the worst at eating, like, taking care of bugs and stuff. That cat was afraid of, like, centipedes and things. Wouldn't eat spiders. That cat was just, it just didn't care about murder. You know what that cat cared about? There was a little 3-step ladder that I kept open in the basement, and that cat would play on that ladder for hours. Hours would play on that ladder. That's what that cat cared about. Scratching posts, no. No. Little ladder in the basement. At 2 in the morning, you'd hear the ladder like shaking and like rickety. Dumb as shit. Dragon Laser Drill zones for the time being, but that will expire. Tracer in the flank position. I'm just trying to see. Oops, wrong. There we go. Got the vision of Tracer. She jumps onto Vala in the backline immediately. That's the Holy Word Salvation. Vala steps inside to mitigate that damage, as the Leoric will work his way back into this engagement as well. Was trying to clear out mid lane a little bit. Slowing stands from Chromie canceled out. Maybe going to reposition them into the choke point further up in the engagement area, but she's got to be able to step up for that. Rhaegar tapping well, it does look like. He's back in the mix. Mango Man soaking up the top lane. Looks like they want to try and pull that 13 talent here during this fight as well, and that's the reason they were soaking that up. But a nice power slide, a nice face melt, and that's a kill into Blaze as Tracer chases in onto Ankle Shot. Pulse Bomb once again. Any power slides from ETC. Good heals from Anduin with the Desperate Prayer, if I'm not mistaken. That was at level 7 right there. Closing the gap with the power slide. The Mosh Pit. Oh, Hokwai doesn't even go for the full duration. Cancels it early. But here is going to be first Tribute Curse over to the side of ICC Unity. How much value can they find with this? I'm still reeling that there's a newscaster named Dick Palm. Like, he wouldn't be like, just call me Richard. So that's been stuck in my head for the last 10 or so minutes. Like, you have to make a conscious effort as a parent to do that. Am I you're welcome? I mean, yeah, I'll take it. I'm not complaining, really. It's baffling. Leoric does push the wave into the top lane for it. It's trying to step forward. Oh, Tracer goes down to the Anduin in sort of the mid-top rotation. Bottom lane does have a catapult on the keep. Vala vaulting forward, trying to clear things out quickly. Going to take care of that catapult first, as we get Rhaegar working his way over for a camp in the bottom left.
My curse subsides.
Who doesn't love looking at the APM? Vala finishes out the bottom lane with the help of the Joanna. Anduin working on the Siege Giant camp. We will have Leoric doing the same thing on their side of the map. 7-2 in kills. The map is looking better and better over to the side of ICC Unity as the boss in the top right's up in 30... Excuse me, up in 30 seconds. God dang. God dang it, Bobby. Maybe it's they're going to go for quick top lane fort. Yeah, they're going to take down this fort really quick. ETC will just tank shots. This will get them that periodic catapult pressure. Someone's using the Brightwing announcer. Ankle Shot is using the Brightwing announcer. Let it be known! You know this guy gets jokes about his name to his face, and I want to know if he leans into it. Oh!
Not.
Team fight breaking out here in the center of the map, or the top of the map realistically, as the Draken Laser Drill is going to be shredding through the ETC health bar. Nice kill from Tychus right there. Rhaegar has to back away. Dwit looking to step up here. No Blessed Shield for 40 seconds. Was looking at maybe a Condemn for the allies. Looks like it will not be utilized. A whole lot of pings to be used, and this will be bosses traded. We'll see if they make the quick rotation to bottom lane to quickly, yeah, just to trade these. The late boss start in the bottom lane. Oh, they're not even going to go for it. Are they? Oh, they're feigning. No, they're going to start it. We know the quick we know the rotations. They know the rotations happening. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the mid lane. Ice Queen's got the vision on the CTC on the way. Danger pings, retreat pings, danger pings, retreat pings. I feel like some of these players may not be utilizing voice comms. That might be the case. Nice time stop onto 2. ETC drops the mosh onto Joanna, interrupted immediately as Ankle Shot and friends will slice and dice through that ETC health bar. A pulse bomb onto Vala. She's going down. Mango Man with a sustained chase onto Be Fresh. And that's a dead Tychus as well. Crummy finding that last little bit of damage. A shield glare onto Mango Man, but still Tracer blinking forward, avoiding the jet propulsion. Stun Pulse Bomb confirms the kill. And Nutcracker needs to back away. Anduin. Harthing in lane not being the target of the chase as Nutcracker nearly takes a full blast of sand. Recall from Tracer. And the bottom lane keep pushes back the enemy. Leorc, meanwhile, in top lane will be able to clear things out, denying any sort of structural loss. And Leorc might just go and get the channel on this objective as well. Vala might be able to intercept, we'll see. Take a look and see. Vala's on 18 stacks of her level 1. A little low right there. But has been forced to go clear waves consistently, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, a lot of siege damage for that Vala. Leorc gets the channel and no interrupt onto him. As we have 10 to 4 in kills, 17 to 16 in levels, about a level difference in experience. Could we see boss? Could we see a boss invade? Doesn't look like it. Seems like everything will be played safe and slow on the side of Zul'jin Distillery, and they'll be able to just grab themselves mid lane camp, bottom lane bruisers. I don't think they'll invade the siege giants here, and as I said, boss is way too late to invade at this point. Few of the enemies showing around that bottom area do get the vision for the rest of the team. Blaze actually still working on this camp. I thought he was done a while ago. Huh. Might have leashed it or something. Honest to God, that was weird. I thought he was working on that ages ago, but it doesn't matter. Tribute spawning here in the bottom left of the map. Could be over to ICC Unity once again. 2 out of 3 would be the achievement, so no curse. Boss and bottom, I don't think it's going to be destroyed before it gets to the keep, so that should be bottom lane keep going down, favoring the side of ICC Unity for a win condition as well. Draken Laser Drill to try and speed things up. But yeah, 1, 2, let's say 7 autos would be enough. I'm actually not counting, so I have no idea, but either way. One more takes down the keep in bottom lane, and now a win condition has been set for the side of ICC Unity. They get a good team fight, they run bottom, they end the game. Boston top is up in about 2 minutes. Some other camp timings. Some night camps are actually up on the left-hand side. Leorc, ooh, they're making a hard rotation into Leorc in the bottom lane, but can they actually get the kill into him? No. They're not even going to make that. Oh, they are. The time trap shows everybody. Good utilization of the Adhoral Anomaly from Chromie, spreading those time traps around the map to be able to deny any sort of bush setups. Really, really good play from Ice Queen on the Chromie. Good setup from her. Leoric could get the channel of the tribute here. Enemy team is zoned away, but 20 talent tier, still even talent tier. There is a level difference. Oh, 2 levels now, but it's going to change in a second. Are they going to try and dive onto Leoric? He does have Wraithwalk, so he's not the easiest dive target. Mid lane's got a camp pushing in. Top lane has their own siege giants as well. Catapults in the bottom lane. Big entomb from Leoric. Vala's the target immediately. The heals are fine out from the Anduin for the time being, as Drunk Unicorn will back away. Half a level to level 20. Mid lane camp was cleared out by the structures in the minion wave. Poke here and there from Vala. Pulse Bomb, Holy Word Salvation. The ETC drops a fantastic mosh, and it's a double kill for the side of ICC Unity, as Zul'jin Distillery are split in this engagement. Nutcracker on the left-hand side fighting Ice Queen. Draken Laser Drill cleared out. Oh, Nutcracker is going to be... Hey, gets the bunker in time, but is it enough to be able to jet propulsion away? Tychus will fall to the Tracer chasing in. And it's a Joanna and Blaze to defend right here as Rhaegar gets the channel. Curse comes through. Structures are turned off. Oh, chat, this might be the beginning of the end for our first best of 3 of the day. Another entomb from Leoric. Joanna's trying to back away. Oh, okay. She is absolutely bullied and will go down. ETCs. Oh, I thought they had a... Sorry, I was changing over the profile thingies. Either way, GG well played over to the side of ICC Unity. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. Right as that game was ending, my nose, it was just like, how about a runny nose? Like, I don't know what's going on, man.